Hello guys, I'm going to re-record this video since some of it for some reason is not playing. What we're going to be doing is going over your dot diagram assignment that you have for today. This assignment is based on the Bohr model. With the Bohr model, remember we had our little electron and we put in what we have for the nucleus, and then we put little dots to represent the electrons and how many were supposed to go on each level. Well, we're going to be doing that, but on top of that, we're going to make a dot diagram. And a dot diagram is a more simplified version to show us the valence electrons, because that's what we're really focusing on, is those outermost electrons. Those are called the valence. These are supposed to show us how many valence electrons something has. It's really of a shorthand way to do it instead of drawing something like this. So these two examples are the products. So you should have something like this for each one. And then you'll have your little dot diagram right below. So if you look, these green are your electrons for your Bohr model, while the red orange dots are your electrons for the dot diagram. Okay, so, and you have some of the information right here. Some of you might have it blank. You might have to fill in some of the information. Remember, 8-man. And then you're just going to do the diagrams. Now, I also included a periodic table. And this will tell you how many valence or electrons are in a group. And if you look, groups all have that same one. So we have 1 electron, 2 electrons, 3, 4, and so on. So this is a good handy reference to how many valence electrons you're supposed to have. So going to our little example here, you could see that we filled in some of the information and we filled it here. We put the green dots already on the Bohr model diagram. You'll do it for yourself, but then you'll notice that you have these red-orange dots. Those are your other electrons to go on the dot diagram. So don't forget you need to do this as well. So we just need to rate this. So we are putting how many valence electrons, those outermost electrons. So if we go back to our periodic table and look up oxygen, it's right here. And that's group 16, which is group 6. Not group 6, but it's group 16, which tells us there should be 6 valence electrons. Okay, so what we're going to do is place them on the dot diagram, but remember, you just can't put them all over the place. They have to kind of go in a neat order. So I will put 1. I go in a clock. So I have 6 electrons. I'm going to put 1 here. I'm going to put 1 here. I'm going to put 1 here. And then right here. And now once I've gone to all 4 directions, I'm going to take the rest and then continue where I start. So I'm going to put that right next to that one. And this last one goes right here. So you can see it's kind of in a neat pattern. It's not all over the place. It's actually just sitting next to it. Ooh, not that one. For some reason will not move. There we go. Okay, so you can see it's in a nice little neat pattern. I don't want them all over the place. It has to be kind of close to the element, and it has to come in these nice little pairs. So you can see they're just on top of each other or they're next to each other. So that's oxygen. Now let's go to sulfur. So there's our red-orange dots. Those are the electrons for our dot diagram. Sulfur, we go back, is right here, right under oxygen. Since they're in the same group, they share the same properties, they're going to have 6 electrons. So we still have 6 electrons. So once again, we're going to take our dots and we're going to move them. And once again, we're going to kind of do it in a nice clockwise fashion. So I went over and did all 4 sides, and then I'm going to go back to the beginning and put them right next to it. As so. And there you go. Now you have a nice little dot diagram for sulfur. I hope this helps a little bit on what you're supposed to do. For the rest of you, you have more slides. Just go ahead and complete them. If you have any more problems, just give me an email. You have a good day. Bye.